I've got my experiment set up here, and I was going to show you a sample for how I would be collecting some data. So I took a ruler and measured the height of my ramp. It's about 14.8 centimeters. So I wrote that down, the height. I'm going to take my ball bearing and put it up here on the ramp. And I'll let you decide how you want to hold it so that you release it in pretty much the same place each time. But I'm just going to let it go. Try not to push it harder or faster each time. Just let it fall. It's going to come down the ramp. It's going to hit the paper. So let's watch where it's going to hit the paper here. It looks like it hit in a spot where a mark has been made here. And so let's say this was the spot right here. So what I did is I basically circled it with pencil, and I said this was number 2 spot. So I've tried to keep track of, I think actually these are the points here for 2 books. So for 2 books, I have 2 books. I've done this experiment a few times, about 5 times, and I've gotten this set of points. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure each of those points, the position of each of those points from the end of the ramp. So I put my ruler down here. And I'm going to keep track of where those points were. So it looks like I've got one at, can't see that. Oh, here it is. It looks like I've got one point at 28 centimeters. It looks like I have one at 28.2 centimeters. Looks like I've got one at 29.5 and 29.7. And then another one was over here at like 30.5 centimeters. So I'm going to take these 5 points of data and put them into NextGen.